I can't even get a lawyer to write back to me about representing me in my quest to get actual access to the physical ballots. And I've told them I would accept copies of the physical ballots if I got to see them make the copies, basically. But I've become so suspicious of what computers can do, manipulating the data, manipulating the images, that I feel fairly comfortable with seeing just copies being made. One of the things that Kansas law does allow is that if there's a ballot question that goes to the whole population, only candidates can request a recount. But any citizen can request a recount of a ballot question. So I filed for that. I filed properly. I filed in time. It was denied. Eventually, it went to the Kansas Supreme Court, who, the judge, basically the first judge I saw, yelled at the elections office for not acceding to my request, which was appropriately made, but said I didn't get access to the ballots. And it went all the way to the Kansas Supreme Court, where they said, it's a moot point. The election's over. It's been decided. I'm not trying to change the results of the election. You don't get access. So even though I filed all of the paperwork properly and on time, Secretary of State at the time was Chris Kobach, who lied about that and said that if I'd wanted access, I should have filed properly. Wasn't that nice of him? But
how can we help you get access to that?
I need a lawyer. I have to find a lawyer first, and I don't have a lot of money to pay a lawyer. So if you know of anybody who's, I wrote to, I think it was Democracy Docket, but I haven't gotten anything.
Zero responses. They high and dry. So yes. You need a lawyer, an election lawyer in Kansas, specifically Wichita area.
I need a lawyer in the Wichita area. It doesn't have to be an election lawyer. That's part of the problem, is everybody looks at it and says, this is not my area. But in truth, it isn't anybody's area. Nobody's ever done this before.